In March 2023, a quiet suburban street in Peekskill, New York, became the center of a federal operation. Dozens of FBI agents, clad in tactical gear, surrounded a seemingly ordinary house. Their target was Conor Brian Fitzpatrick, a 20-year-old who lived with his parents. To his neighbors, Conor was a quiet, unassuming young man. But in the dark corners of the internet, he was known by a different name: PomPomPurin. For over a year, Conor had operated BreachForums, the world's most notorious cybercrime marketplace. It was a digital bazaar where hackers bought and sold stolen databases containing the personal information of millions of citizens. As the agents breached the front door, the digital empire that PomPomPurin had built was about to come crashing down. To understand the scale of Conor's operations, we have to look back to the seizure of Raid Forums in early 2022. When the FBI shut down Raid Forums, a massive power vacuum was created in the cybercrime underworld. Conor saw an opportunity and quickly launched BreachForums to fill the void. Within months, the site attracted over 340,000 members, becoming the premier clearinghouse for leaked data. Hackers uploaded compromised databases from telecom giants, healthcare providers, and government agencies. BreachForums was not just a message board. It was an organized criminal enterprise where Conor took cuts of transactions, mediated disputes, and personally verified the authenticity of stolen assets. The site became a major threat to global security. Despite running a multi-million-dollar cybercrime hub, Conor's operational security, or OPSEC, was surprisingly fragile. He believed that using VPNs, Tor, and decentralized hosting would keep him anonymous forever. However, investigators from the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security began putting together a digital puzzle. Conor made several critical errors. He used his real IP address to access admin accounts on multiple occasions. Additionally, he reused email addresses and usernames associated with his real-world identity to register domains used by the forum. By tracking cryptocurrency transactions and connecting them back to exchanges where Conor had verified his identity, federal agents were able to trace the digital footsteps of PomPomPurin straight to Conor's physical residence. On March 15, 2023, the FBI moved in. Agents entered Fitzpatrick's home and arrested him without incident. Inside the house, investigators seized laptops, smartphones, and storage drives containing direct admin keys for BreachForums. Faced with overwhelming evidence, Conor admitted to being PomPomPurin. He walked agents through the forum's back-end infrastructure, explaining how he managed server hosting and database sales. Within hours of the raid, the Department of Justice announced the seizure of the BreachForums domain. The website was replaced by a flashing red banner from the FBI, sending shockwaves through the cybercrime community. The fall of Conor Fitzpatrick is a stark warning about the limits of digital anonymity. Conor pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit access device fraud and possession of child abuse material. In early 2024, he was sentenced to supervised release and restricted from using internet-connected devices, a heavy punishment for a 20-year-old hacker. Though BreachForums has seen multiple copycat sites rise in its place, the arrest of PomPomPurin proved that no matter how sophisticated a hacker believes they are, a single OPSEC failure is all it takes for the FBI to shut down the largest operations in the world. Cybersecurity remains a game of cat and mouse, where the cat eventually wins.